Okay, so we're going to look at the Mathematics SPM trial paper for 2024, MRSM paper 1. So let's look at the paper. So if we look at the question 1 here, factorize completely the expression 5x squared minus 5. So to factorize this expression, okay, we first look at the common factor. Whenever there's a common factor, we have to take out the common factor first. So here, the common factor is 5. So take out the 5. Factorize 5. 5x squared divided 5 is x squared minus 5 divided 5 is 1. So 1 is the same as 1 square. Okay, 1 square and 1 is the same thing. So you see this is in the form of a square minus b square, which we can factorize into 1 bracket plus and 1 bracket minus. Remember the formula, a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So this will factorize into x plus 1, x minus 1. The 5 remains. So answer would be C here. That's for question 1. Now question 2, algebraic formula. Okay, so we just need to rearrange the subject of the formula. So I want A in terms of B, means I want to put all the A on one side. So when there's fraction like this, get rid of the fraction first, bring over the 5. So divide 5 opposite times 5. So we multiply inside, make sure you multiply each term on the right, 5A plus 10B, and put all the A terms together. Okay, so when I put all the A terms together, I try to avoid negative. So bring over the 10B minus 10B, bring over the 3A minus 3A. Okay, because this A term is bigger. So 5A minus 3A would be 2A. 4 minus 10B equals to A. Bring over the 2 times opposite divide. So A would be, I divide each term by 2, 2 minus 5B. Answer D. Yeah, that's the answer. Okay, that is question 2. Question 3, laws of indices. So we just want to see which one is not true. So anything above 0 is 1. So 3 times 1 times 1 is 3. This is correct. A over b to the power negative 3 is same as b over a to the power 3, which is also correct. Power negative means 1 over the fraction. Yeah, 1 over what goes through the power negative. So when the fraction, 1 over a fraction is same as flipping the fraction around. This one, 5m to the power negative 2, 1 over 5m square is wrong. Because this power negative is only on the m. By right, it should be 5 over m square, not 1 over 5m square. The 5 is not affected by the power negative. Okay, as for D is correct as well, because 3 will square becomes 9. X cubed square, power on top power multiplied together. 3 times 2, 6. That's why power 6. Okay, so the one that is not true would be C. That's question 3. Then we have question 4. Still a laws of indices question. P times P times P times P times P times P is the same as P to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, power 6. Okay, and it's equal to negative 2 to the power of Q over 2. So that means P should be the same as this. The base should be same and the power should be same since it is equal. Means P must be negative 2. Okay, and Q over 2 equals to 6 means Q must be 6 times 2, which is 12. So P is negative 2, Q is 12. Answer D. That's question 4. Then question 5. Round off 396.4 correct to 2 significant figures. So significant figure, you look from left to right. 1, 2. Then we look at the next number. If it's 5 and above, round up. If it's less than 5, round down. So this is 5 and above, so we round up. So 9 becomes a 10, carry over 4, 0. We have to keep the 0 here, so it's 400. Okay, it's 400, not just 40. Yeah? Okay, because the 0 has to be there to indicate the place value. So answer would be B. Okay, but the decimal doesn't need to be there because it doesn't affect the place value. So yeah, that's for question 5. Then question 6. This is just a very basic calculation. I want to calculate the perimeter given the area is 690. So I want to find this height first. Then I can add together to find perimeter. You can see all this length, all this distance is in standard form. So this is a standard form question. So it's just very basic calculation that we need to calculate in order to find the answer in standard form. Okay, so if you want to, you can put your calculator change to standard form mode first. Okay, so see, is set up scientific notation mode. Okay, the 0 to 9, just put 9 for maximum lah, unless you want to round it off to a certain number of significant figure. Like here, actually, it's all 3 significant figure. If you want, you can put 3 also. Okay, but yeah, doesn't matter too much. Okay, for class width calculator is also set up and number format, scientific notation. For MS version, you just press mode until you see the option SCI, scientific notation mode. Then you select the option lah. So area is 690 meters square. Area of trapezium is half times sum of parallel sides, means 2.4 times 10 to the power negative 2 plus 4.5 times 10 to the power negative 2 times height. Okay, and it's equals to 690 meters square. But this is in meters square. Yeah. So I should change everything to meters, okay, in order for it to be meters. So to change km to meters, I just times 1000 times 10 to the power 3 here times 10 to the power 3 here. Okay, so half times bracket 2.4 times 10 power 10 power negative 2 times 10 power 3 plus 4.5 times 10 power negative 2 times 10 power 3. Okay, then I bring over, means I divide. So 690 divide by the answer. Yeah. So the height would be 2 times 10 to the power 1. 2 times 10 now. Okay. So perimeter, add up all the length together. So 2.4, actually it's just 24. Okay, plus 45, because times 1000, plus 2 times 10 is 20, plus 2.9 times 10 power 3 times, this is in cm, so change to meters, means divide 100. cm to meters, divide 100. So we get 1.18 times 10 to the power 2. Answer A. Okay, that is question 6. Then question 7. Which of the following is not an investment? Okay, so shares in investment, unit trust investment, real estate also investment, because it's something that we buy and sell Okay, and maybe earn from other type of income like dividend from shares and unit trust, and real estate we can get from earning from rental also. But inheritance is not something we control, so we don't put money in to get inheritance. So definitely inheritance is the one that is not an investment. Okay, that's question 7. Question 8. Zainal makes a personal loan, 30,000 ringgit from Bank Cemerlang with interest rate 4.5% on the balance. Means this is interest on balance. Repayment period is 9 years. Monthly installment is 245. What is the amount of interest payable for the first 2 months? So for the first month, we just take 4.5% of 30,000. Okay, times, actually is PRT lah, principal 30,000 times interest rate 4.5% times time. Time is 1 month. 1 month means 1/12 of a year. Okay, so we calculate that 4.5% times 30,000 times 1/12. Change back to normal mode. 112.5. That's the first month only. That's not the answer. That's only for the first month. For the second month, okay, principal would be 30,000 plus the interest, 112.5, minus the money installment, 245. So 30,000 plus 112.5 minus 245. 29867.5. So again, principal. So use the new principal here times interest rate 4.5% times time. Again, 1/12 of a year. So yeah, this one times 4.5% times 1/12. Get 112 ringgit. So add together 224.5. Answer C. That's it. That's for question 8. Then question 9. Diagram here shows a sequence in base 7. Okay. Determine the value of P in base 7. So this is in base 7, 3165 in base 7, 3166 in base 7. So means I will just want the next number. So when increase is 7, so I have to carry over. Okay, once you reach the base, we carry over to the next place value. This one will also reach 7, so carry over as well. So 32, then it will reset back to 0. So 3200 in base 7. Answer B. Okay. Then question 10. Fidaros is a data analyst with money income 7,000, plans to get married in 3 years. Wedding expenses are estimated to be 50,000 ringgit. Therefore, he wants to save 1,500 ringgit a month for a period of 3 years. So based on the situation here, which one fulfills the realistic component in SMART concept to achieve his financial goal? So we just want the realistic component. Realistic or not means whether it makes sense or not. Okay. So whether expenses is 50,000, that's just specific. That's the S component. Saving period is 3 years. That's the time component. Save 1,500 ringgit monthly. That's just how much he needs to save. Monthly savings of 1,500 from total income of 7,000 ringgit. Yeah, that is the one that is, that's the component that shows it is realistic. Because saving 1,500 ringgit from a total income of 7,000 would make a lot of sense. to be able to do so. Okay, 7,000 ringgit take out 1,005 is not too big of an amount. Okay, even if we count by, let's say, percentage. Yeah, it's about 21%. Okay, so usually 30% and below, it is manageable lah. Okay, so yeah, that's question 10. Question 11. Which of the following has short-term financial goal? Okay, so we compare all these financial goals. Retirement savings is a long-term goal because it's over a long span of time and you need a lot of money and you do have a lot of time to save for that lah. So this is not. Buy a watch, that's short-term. Saving for children's education, also long-term. Buying a house, because of the amount it takes, is also a long-term goal. So the only one that is short-term would be Chen's financial goal. Not Chen. Budin's financial goal, which is buying a watch. Okay. Then question 12. So Shazril has medical policy, deductible 1,000, 75-25 co-insurance percentage. So they want the amount of compensation that can be claimed by Shazril for medical cost of 60,000. So medical cost 60,000. So before we split according to the co-insurance, we have to take out the deductible first. So we take out 1,000, 59,000. Then we take the 59,000 to split. 75% will be borne by the insurance company. So 75% of 59,000, we just calculate 75% times 59,000, we get 44,250 ringgit. And that's the amount of compensation that Shazril can claim. The rest of 25% and the 1,000 will be borne by Shazril himself. Yeah, that's for question 12. And question 13. Suhaila owns a terrace house in Kanga. The property assessment tax rate is 3% and it's estimated that the house rental is 850 ringgit per month. So calculate the property assessment tax payable by Suhaila for each half year. So each half a year. Okay. So property assessment tax is based on how much they can get from rent in 1 year. So 850, we times 12 months first. Okay, 850 times 12, 10,200 ringgit. So the percentage will be 3% of this annual value in a sense. 3/100 times 10,200, so 306 ringgit, but that is for 1 whole year. So 306, I divide by 2, 153. So it's 153 ringgit for each half a year. Okay, that would be the amount that needs to be paid every half a year. Okay, then question 4. Very simple. It's given 5 bracket 2r minus 3 equals 7r plus 3. So it's just solving the equation. Okay, linear equation in one variable. So expand the bracket first. 5 times 2r is 10r minus 5 times 3, 15 equals 7r plus 3. So keep the 10r, bring over the 7r, positive become minus. Bring over the 15, minus become plus. So 3r equals 18. Bring over the 3 times 3, opposite divide 3, which I get 6. So r value is 6. Answer D. Okay. Then question 15. Determine the linear inequality that represents the statement here. So Maya's money expenditure, RMX, is not less than 1,000 ringgit. Not less means it can be more or it can be equal. So it's more or equals to the 1000. So answer B. Okay, it's a very simple linear equation that we have to form. Then question 16. Diagram shows straight line PQR, PS, and QS drawn on the Cartesian plane. So I'm given gradient of straight line QS is 1 over 3. Length of QS and PQR are equal. So determine the coordinates of point R. So to find coordinates of point R, see gradient is 1 over 3. So this is 8. Okay, I don't know what this distance is. So vertical distance over horizontal distance equals to gradient, 1 over 3. 1 over 3 means 4 over 3. Divide opposite times, bring over the fraction, flip the fraction around. 8 times 3 over 4 equals x, which is 6. So here will be 6, distance of 6. Okay. So here is 6, here is 8. QS and PQR are equal, means same distance. So I want to find the distance of QS. So we use Pythagoras theorem. C square equals A square plus B square. C must be hypotenuse, which is the QS here. So means square of 6 square plus 8 square. Okay, square opposite square root, which is 10. So P to R is 10. P to Q will be same as S to O. So it's 8 here, means Q to R is 2. So 2 below. Okay, the x-axis means y coordinate is -2. X coordinate to the left of the O by 6, -6. So coordinates of point R, -6, -2. Answer B. Okay, that's question 16. Question 17. Diagram 5 shows a graph with shaded regions. So we have shaded region here. I want to determine the shaded region that satisfy these three inequalities. Linear inequalities in two variables, basically. So y less or equals 3. Y equals 3 is this line here. Less means below, so it cannot be D. Okay. So 2y more equals x. 2y equals x is this line. So more above, so cannot be C. And y less or equals to x. Y equals to x is this line here. So less below. So cannot be A as well. Means answer must be B. Okay, that is question 17. Then look at question 18. Diagram 6 shows distance against time graph for the journey of two cars, G and H, between Besut and Kuala Berang. Okay, OLMN represents journey of car G from Besut to Kuala Berang. PQR represents journey of a car H from Kuala Berang to Besut. So means this is Kuala Berang. 0 is where Besut is. So I want to find distance of car G in km from Besut when the two cars meet. When the two cars meet is the intersection point here. Okay. From Besut means this distance. Yeah. So basically we need to find the distance here. Okay. Let's call this X. So, this whole line should have the same speed because it's the same straight line. So the gradient should be same. Means change in distance 60 to 106. So it is 45 over change in time 9:10 to 10:10 is 1 hour equals to change in distance here x minus 60 over change in time, 20 minutes. So 20, I divide 60 to change the hours. So it means 45 times 20 over 60 equals x minus 60. 45 times 20 over 60, 15. Bring over the 60 minus 60, opposite plus 60. X is 75. Means it should be 75 km. Okay, from Besut, where the cars meet. Okay. Yeah, answer is B. That's for question 18. Then, question 19. Diagram 7 shows speed against time graph of a bus from town S to town T. So I want the speed in, so I have the speed and time here. I want to find V. Given distance from town S to town T is 4V minus 35 km. So distance is area under the graph for speed against time graph. So means we just need to find the area of this graph. So we can split the two shapes. Okay. So this distance, trapezium, half times sum of parallel sides, which is 0.5 plus 3 times height 70, plus the other distance, half times sum of parallel sides, 70 plus V times 3 to 6 is 3 hours. Okay, and it will be equals to 4V minus 35. So calculate half times 3.5 times 70, 122.5 plus half times 3 is 3 over 2. 3 over 2 times 70, 105. 3 over 2 times V, basically 1.5 V, equals 4V minus 35. So add together, 227.5, bring over 35 plus 35, equals 4V minus 1.5 V. So this is 262.5 equals to 2.5 V. 262.5 divide 2.5 is V. So 262.5 divide 2.5, 105. V would be 105. So answer A. Okay, that is question 19. Okay. Question 20. Is given y varies directly with the square of x. Okay, which table represents the relationship between y and x? So means if I look at x squared, okay, the ratio of y over x squared should be the same. So if I consider x squared for this is 9, 16, 25, so 4, 9, 25, 1, 4, 16, 1, 4, 9. So if we try to take the y over x value, see 18 over 9, 2. 32 over 16 is 2. 75 over 25 is 3. So it's a different value. So this is not. If 8 over 4, 2. 9 over 9, 1. 25 over 25, 1. Also different. This one, 3 over 1, 3. 12 over 4, 3. 27 over 16 is not 3. Yeah. Okay, it's just 27 over 16. So it's wrong also. 2 over 1, 2. 8 over 4, 2. 18 over 9, 2. This is correct. So answer would be D. Okay, it should have a constant ratio of the y over x squared, since y varies directly as square of x. Okay, then question 20. Sharika Amanjaya found that the number of balls sold, J, varies directly as the advertising cost, H, and inversely as the price of a ball, P. So J varies directly as H and inversely means over P. So 18,000 was spent on advertising and the price of ball 30 ringgit, 3,200 balls sold. Okay. So you can use the equation method or the proportion method, doesn't really matter. Let's say we use equation method. Means J equals KH over P. So J would be number of balls sold, 3,200, equals constant times H. H is advertising cost, 30 ringgit per ball. So we can times 300, but it doesn't really matter lah, because the other one we also have the 18,000 spent on advertising, my bad. 18,000, the H, P price of the ball, 30. Okay. So means 3,200 times 30 over 18,000 is K. So we calculate 3,200 times 30 over 18,000 is 16 over 3. Yeah. So J equals 16H over 3P. Now, number of balls when advertising cost is 48,000, change to 48,000 for H. P price of ball, change to 40 ringgit. So we calculate 16 times 48,000 divide by bracket 3 times 40, 6,400. So means 6,400 balls. Answer D. That's question 21. Okay. Then question 22. So just calculation on matrices. 2 scalar multiplication we have to do first. So multiply into the matrix. So 2 times 2, 4. Just multiply each element in the matrix. 2 times -3, -6. Minus 1 over 3 times 6 is 2. 1 over 3 times 9 is 3. Plus -7, -5. So just add and subtract all the elements in the same position. So 4 minus 2 plus -7. So 4 minus 2 minus 7, -5. -6 minus 3 plus -5 means -6 minus 3 minus 5, which is -14. Answer A. That's for question 22. Okay, then question 23. Given 1 over Q plus 2 times this matrix equals 1, 0, 0, 1. So basically, when you times together equals to an identity matrix means this matrix is an inverse of this matrix. Okay, so if you follow the formula, 1 over AD minus BC, switch A and D, negative B and C. You see, it's a negative of the B, negative of the C, A and D switch. So means the Q plus 2 is AD minus BC. Q plus 2 is 5 times 2 minus -3 times 6. Yeah. So 10 plus 18, 28. Bring over the 2 minus 2. Q is 26. Yeah. Okay, answer C. That's for question 23. Then question 24. Which of the following is the correct order of problem-solving process through mathematical modeling? Okay. So mathematical modeling, first thing we have to do should be identifying and defining the problem. So it's 3 first. Okay, either C or D. After we identifying and define the problem, we have to make assumptions and identify variables, which is the 2. Yeah. Then verify and interpret solutions, then apply maths to solve problem. So C and D is the same answer here. Yeah, C and D are the same answer here. So yeah, both are acceptable basically. Either C or D. Okay. Because it's exactly the same thing. Okay. But yeah, that's the order it should be lah. Okay, you need to know the problem, then only you can make assumptions and find the variables first. Then only after we know the variables, we can use it to find the solutions. Actually, wait, hold on. Verify, interpret solutions. No. I actually made a mistake. It should be 4 first. Okay. Then only 1. So actually this answer has a mistake. It should be 4 and then 1. Okay, for D. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This paper is wrong. Yeah, there was a mistake done in the paper. Okay, so answer should be 3, 2, 4, and then 1. That's for question 24. Then, yeah, we have to apply and solve the problem first before we can verify and interpret the solution. Because before solving the problem, before we get the problem answer of the problem, we can't verify and interpret solutions now. Then question 25 here. Diagram A shows a scale drawing of a rectangle for floor plan of a house with dimension 32 by 32 meters by 21 meters. You see, here is 6, here is 10, here to here. Yeah. Here to here, same as the top here. So it's also 6. So it means the total length here is 22 cm. And here, all the way up is 14 cm. So this is 22 cm by 14 cm. Okay. So from 22 cm, it becomes 33 meters. Okay. So the scale 22 to 33 meters, drawing length to actual length. So change to the same unit means I times 100. Okay, I can divide by 22, means the scale is 1 to 3,300, divide 22, 150. Yeah, 1 to 150. So they ask for which room has a dimension of 9 meters by 12 meters. So 9 by 12. So I convert from the actual length to the drawing length. So drawing length over the actual length, 9 meters means 900 cm, equals to the scale 1 over 150, means the drawing length is 1 over 150 times 900, which is 6. The other one, drawing length over 1,200, 1 over 150. Drawing length, 1 over 150 times 1,200, which would be 8. So means I want the room that is 6 cm by 8 cm. So A is 6 by 10 is wrong. 7 by 10, no. 6 by 14, no. So this one here is 6. Here to here 6 means the leftover 14 minus 6 is 8. So this is the one that is 6 cm by 8 cm. So answer B. Okay, that's for question 25. Then question 26 is trigonometric ratios. Cos theta is 4 over 5. I want tangent theta. Cos theta is 4 over 5 means I use so ka tua. Okay, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent here 4, hypotenuse 5 means I use Pythagoras theorem. 5 square minus 4 square square root is 3. So PQ here is 3. Okay, so tangent theta will be opposite over adjacent, means it's just 3 over 4. Okay, answer A. That's for question 26. Okay. Then question 27. I have diagram 10 here showing circle PQRS. Okay, so I want to find value of y minus x. So we figure out the angle inside. So this is 80 degrees. Okay, so here would be 100 degrees because angles on the straight line, 180 degrees. So if this side is 80, the other side must be 100. Then I can use cyclic quadrilateral. 2x plus 100 is 180. 2x is 180 minus 100, which is 80. Bring over the 2, divide 2. X is 40. Okay, so we know value of x. Then we also know QRS. QRS here is 68. So also cyclic quadrilateral to find y. Y is 180 minus 68, which is 112 degrees. So y minus x means 112 minus 40, 72. Yeah, so answer would be D. Okay, that is question 27. Then question 28. So which of the triangles A, B, C, or D is congruent to triangle Q? So very simple. Congruent means exactly the same shape and the same size, but the orientation can be different. So it's very obvious. It should be A. It's just flipped towards the right side and then shifted down. Okay. So yeah, that's for question 28. Question 29. It's given cos theta is negative 0.4289 for theta more equals 0, less or equals 360. Say the corresponding reference angle for theta. So cos theta is negative 0.4289. Okay, means I just consider 0.4289. Okay, because I just want the reference angle. So to find back the angle, we take cos inverse. So shift cos 0.4289. Okay, equals. So they want degree and minutes. So just press the degree button to change to degree and minutes. So 64 degrees, 36 minutes. Answer B. That's for question 29. Question 30. Which of the following graph of trigonometric function represents y equals 2 sine 3x minus 1 for x more equals 0, less or equals 180? So is this only for 0 to 180? Yeah? So 3x means it repeats 3 times, okay, within 360. 1, 2, 3, like that. But I want only up to 180, so only half of it means until yeah. Yeah. 1. Sorry, until here. Yeah, until here. Okay, halfway. Until here is 180. So the 2 here means goes up. Actually, no, sorry. 2 here means amplitude is 2, but minus 1 means the C is -1. So this is at -1, means it goes up to 1, goes down to -3. Up to 1, down to -3. Repeats until here. So yeah, answer should be the A. Okay, the rest are different. You can see 1, -3, but this one repeats too many times. Yeah, this one 2, -1 would be wrong. Okay, the center should be -1 instead of 1. So yeah, that is question 30, answer A. Question 31. Diagram 12 shows a pie chart of the type of favorite fruits of 360 students. So 72 students favor oranges. I want to find difference in number of students between the most and least favorite fruits. So yeah, 72 favors orange. Total is 360. So we find the angle for orange first. 72 over 360 times 360 times the total. Sorry, over the total times total angle of 360. So it's just 72 here. So it means the angle for watermelon would be 360 minus 72. Sorry, my bad. This is in percentage. So I times 100 to change to percentage. So 72 over 360 times 100, 20%. Means for the watermelon would be 100 minus 20 minus 15 minus 25, 40%. Yeah. So 40% of 360. 40% times 360. 1144. The least is mango, 15%. So 15% of 360. 54. So the difference, 144 minus 54 is 90. Okay, answer D. That's for question 31. Then question 30. Diagram 13 shows incomplete pictograph representing number of parcels received by Syarikat Selah Junior. So each of these box represents 70 parcels. So means half box is 35. So given total parcels received by Syarikat Selah Junior in those 5 days is 1,750 units. Number of parcel in the 3rd day is twice the number of parcel in the 5th day, means is double of this, means there are 6 boxes here. 6 times 70, 420. I want number of parcels to be drawn on the 4th day in the pictograph. So, see, or I can say there are 6 boxes here. You see here 6.5 plus 4.5 plus 3 plus 6 and 20. So 20 times 70, 1,400 means leftover 1,750 minus 1,400, 350. Divided by 70 means there should be 5 boxes here. So answer B. Okay, that is question 32. Then question 33. So diagram 14 shows stem and leaf plot of marks for 25 students in the test. So you see I have a stem and leaf diagram. So the key here, 3, 4 means 34 marks, means we put the stem and leaf together to form the marks. So which of the following is true? Highest is 78, that's correct. Lowest is 39, is wrong. Lowest should be 34 instead. Range is 44, 78 minus 34 is 44, not, yeah, it's 44, so that's correct as well. Mode is 69, which is wrong. Mode should be 59, the one that repeats the most, 59. So that's wrong as well. So means the correct ones are 1 and 3. Answer B. Okay, that's for question 33. And question 34. So probability Henry passed in a physical and fitness test are 0.4 and 0.6 respectively. Calculate probability that Henry fails both tests. So pass is 0.3, means fail will be 0.7. This one also 0.6 pass, fail will be 0.4. So probability of both happening means we times the probability together. So 0.28. Answer B again. Okay, that's question 34. Then question 35. Abel has 7 shirts and 3 of them are blue. Okay, 50% of the shirts that Ishrat has are blue. Each of them choose a shirt randomly to wear to attend a dinner event. Calculate probability that only one of them wear blue shirt. Means either Nabil wears a blue shirt. Okay, probably Nabil is blue. And then Ishrat is not blue. Okay, or Nabil is not blue and Ishrat chooses a blue shirt. So Nabil chooses blue shirt, 3 blue shirts out of 7 shirts times for Ishrat is 50%, means 1/2. Plus Nabil doesn't choose a blue shirt. So I have 3 shirts are blue, means the other 4 are not blue. So 4/7. Ishrat wears blue shirt, still 1/2. Okay, means 3/14 plus 4/14, 7/14 means 1/2. Answer C. That's question 35. Okay, then question 36. Which of the following is a statement? So 10 base 2 equals 4 base 10. An equation is a statement. This one, inequality, can be a statement, but there's an unknown. So when there's an unknown, we cannot be sure whether it's true or false, so it's not a statement. Question, definitely not a statement. An instruction, also not a statement. So the only one that's statement would be A. Question 36, answer A. Okay, that's for question 36. Then question 37. So diagram 15 shows a form of deductive argument. So I have premise 1, set P, where x is an integer, x more equals 3 less or equals 10. Then 3 is an element of set P. Okay. Then conclusion is 3 is an element of set P. So means premise 2 should follow this. X, set P equals to this x, where x is an integer, x more equals 3 less or equals to 10, means answer A. Yeah, just like that. Okay, that's question 37. Then question 30. So I'm given set R and set S here, elements inside. Name the number of elements for R intersect S. So we look at intersection between R and S, the common elements, both has A, both has B, the rest are and K, both has K. So it means there are 3 elements in common. I, O here, and L, so it's different. So 3 common elements. So intersection has 3 elements. There's number of elements for R intersect S. Answer 8 for question 38. Then question 39. Which of the regions 1, 2, 3, or 4 represents E intersect G complement union F? So we look at inside the bracket first. E intersect G is here. Complement means everything else. So it can be here, can be here, can be here. Just not the 3. Then union F. Union F means add on the F, but which doesn't really affect anything. Okay, because it's just adding on, not intersect. So it's 1, 2, and 4. Answer C. That's for question 39. And question 40, which of the following graph is a simple graph? Okay, so simple graph cannot have any loops, cannot have any multiple edges. This is not, this is not. Okay. This also has a multiple edge here, also not. So the only one that can be a simple graph is B. Okay, that's it. So that's all for this paper. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.